The severe weather system, which has caused widespread flooding across northwest Queensland and the Gulf country, has begun to ease as graziers start to assess their losses. Reporter Julia Andre is in Mount Isa for us this morning. Julia, what's the latest?
That severe weather system, which has been hanging over northwest Queensland and the Gulf country, has started to ease off a little bit, and it's beginning to move southwest, more towards Longreach, Winton. But there's just a huge amount of water around. Chatting to graziers over the last few days and seeing some of the images that we're seeing, outback Queensland, parts of it looks like an inland sea. It's just a crazy amount of water. Just a reminder to viewers, some stations up here received more than their annual average rainfall in the space of just 24 hours. So even though it has stopped raining, particularly here in Mount Isa, and I can actually see a tiny sliver of blue sky just behind the camera for the first time since I've been here for the last few days, all of that flood water actually does have to run up the river systems upstream and then come out towards the Gulf. So there's a fair few communities up there like Doomadgee, Burketown, Normanton, Currumbin, the Graziers, which will be isolated for weeks at a time. Now, this does tend to happen each year in the wet season, but it does still bring with it challenges like getting supplies, or say if someone happens to be up in the Gulf country and they're not aware of how this country works at this time of year, just getting around is really challenging. And I think though today may be one of the first days that graziers will be able to get up in the air and to be able to assess some of those losses on their properties. This part of the country is so vast and these properties are huge and take so long to get across, and to be able to cover every single corner, to be able to check on cattle, particularly calves. That's what a lot of property owners were really worried about, and what they've been telling us they've been worried about after a really bumper calving season. So we'll start to hear today about what the impacts this flood has had on livestock and what we can expect graziers will need in the next few days.